Hello guys, and welcome back, welcome everyone, our Steros here. We starting our today's stream with Titan Quest as usual. Have a new build, kinda new build, the Pilgrim. Legendary difficulty is just gonna get to legendary difficulty today, so we're gonna probably tinker with the build more or less. Didn't have that much of time before the stream to think about it. I did put a couple of items there, so could potentially switch a weapon, right? I was concentrating mostly on a weapon. There could be a better shield, better a necklace. I think shield necklace it's one thing we can definitely change here. Okay, so meanwhile, we also potentially will try to play the loop hero today. Yesterday we were interrupted because my monitor died me, and I went and bought. When I went to repair the monitor, I realized it couldn't be repaired, or the people at repair center said it couldn't be repaired since it was repaired before already. But there was like a couple of used monitors I could browse through, and I bought it. I mean, I just can't stream without second monitor. Um, it's very, at least very inconvenient. So gone my gone my cash flow. I was trying hoping to buy the gamepad with. I will see about it. Any case, yeah, Loop Hero. Maybe we're gonna get to Loop Hero today, but more importantly, Elder Ring. We got to that Millennia, the blade of Miquella, and we spent quite a bit of time yesterday play Millennia. Okay, Millennia, whatever. The Millennia. I mean, Millennia is like an old lady living for millennium and honing her blade skills. So that was kind of fun, actually. That was kind of fun. And good morning, Memento Mori. Welcome. Millennia of Destined added as well. Yes. So that's the plan. Meanwhile, Titan Quest, Pilgrim level 66, legendary difficulty starting right now. Here we go, guys. So one important thing that we need to check here right away is our resistances and whatnot. So we can keep our poison resistance, our elemental resistances more or less alright. The problem with vitality resistance here. Problem with vitality resistance is 20%. The piercing resistance, so I think we're gonna change the Pendant of Immortal Rage here. Alright. Within resistance we can get to 26 if I drink a potion. The shield here, poison, okay, so yeah, the shield here is, I want to keep the Apollo wheel since it's giving me a lot of piercing or damage. Right, I want to keep that definitely. Okay, so let's get to this tinkering.
You saved my.
Let's get to
Hello, stranger.
tinkering right away and maybe killing those guys first. Okay, that still dealing around 6k crits, more than my Conqueror, of course.
You can store your goods
Let's
with
see, let's see. So first of all, I have like a bunch of the spears I can use. I was thinking, currently we use this spike because it giving me attack damage converted to health and kind of offensive ability quite a bit. But I was thinking, what if like I tag instead of a Blade of Thanatos with 15% the total damage, I get like something like Anubis Wrath, right? Getting me that attack damage converted to health and attack speed Modern Blade of Thanatos. And then I can think about something better, like, I mean, there's a Troll Seeker sticker with a base damage, better base damage. Does have vitality damage converted to health as well, damage to plants and stuff. There's a Black Steel with more piercing ratio, right, and more piercing damage, 30%. So piercing damage 30% here will be better than this total damage 15%, right? There's another one, more fancy ability and bonus damage, and chance for additional physical damage here. There's a lot of interesting options here, like chance to reduce resistances and enemy health, also 30% piercing ratio, a little bit less on total damage, however. There's bonus damage and piercing damage at attack speed. 20%, 25% piercing ratio here. This could be also interesting. Alright, additional 67% damage. So I don't know, is this like a black steel? I think a black steel. We don't have a good black steel. It's like some random cold damage, right? This is one giving me like that bonus offense ability, which is kinda good. I mean, okay, if I switch into this, I'm gonna lose this 100 offensive ability. Not a big deal when your offensive ability is 1500, actually. Not a big deal. DPS wise, the DPS didn't change that much either. In fact, I have more base damage with the Black Steel. Alright, because of basically of additional person damage over here. Reduction armor, and then we put in health switch on it. What about this one? This one looking a little bit worse, right, for wearer 76. So the black still already have like more damage than the average. This spear actually have a lot of damage too. Dexterity, total damage. Yeah. But the problem is it doesn't have any it doesn't have that attack damage converted to health. That's the problem, is it? So like I put in a black steel over here and taking the Wrath of Anubis here,
Your
right?
goods are safe with me.
So that's brought me to 10k 10k DPS, alright, with Call of the Hunt activated. Now we need to do something with Vitality resistance, alright. So I was thinking about getting a switch shield and getting switch my necklace. Alright, let's get to my 10 quest vault here. Give me a second. Okay, we amp. So that basically the shield I want this shield probably. Armor protection, piercing, poison, elemental resistance, defense ability. Right, the one I was using on my previous build. So it's looking like very good. It's looking very good. There's other shield options, however. Let's check them out. Like this Royal Decree with +2 to okay, it's defensive mastery. Never mind. There was this one. Not this one. Not this one. The one that's giving him +2 to all skills. Okay. Where it is? I can spot it. There's one. Lightning resistance, bleeding resistance, and um, 2+2 to all skills. And we need like a lot of strength, however, in order to equip it. Strength is kind of problematic. Okay, and for yeah, for Nexus we already have this ancestral torque, I think. Does have vitality, damage resistance, which we need. Right. I'm gonna lose some DPS in the process. It does have total damage and defensive ability, so maybe that wouldn't be that bad. Maybe that wouldn't be that bad.
I can ease your load.
So I can say this 567 strength, however, a little bit problematic, right? To get a shield on. That can solve a lot of my problem here. So first of all, like we're switching a Torque of Ancestrals with a Pendant of Mortal Rage. Less DPS, right? Oh, and apparently the Pendant of Mortal Rage also like, giving me that strength I need for my shield. Right, so my offensive ability dropped down quite a bit here. Defensive ability grown. Vitality on 17. Okay, how do we do this? I still like I think we're just gonna go and dump the points into strength. That's how we do it. I don't see another choice. 567. I feel like in a ways because those points could be those points could be the dexterity, and dexterity means more even more DPS, of course, if you ever need this. But yeah, so this way we do have our resistances on a good terms, like bleeding resistance 30% as well. All right, that's good. Don't even need probably herbal remedies here anymore to get this 80% resistance, and even have 34% physical resistance here. That's also okay. Alternatively, I can like put like this amulet here. It'll be better than an ancestral torque. Not really, because ancestral torque give me that vitality resistance. So if I use my Call of the Hunt, I will still have around 76 7600 DPS, right? Because my previous spear it was 600 shorter. Okay. So that's how we're gonna do here. Can't wear this one, can I? Don't think how we can do this. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna need to use the Stonebinder Scuff for a while here. Unless unless I find some better shield here. I mean, more or less satisfied with this one, more or less. Okay, so I do actually need herbal remedies, because without herbal remedies we are poison resistance only 40% here. Okay. Stun resistance 18, trap resistance and sleep resistance also a little bit up here. And offensive ability 1300s. as well as defensive ability. Okay, so it's lower offensive ability means we're gonna get lower lower crits, and our total damage also decreased as well. Can't do anything about this if I want to balance this build with defense and offensive capabilities. Okay, so this is looking more alright, more or
Here
less.
I keep you.
One thing I want here for this build, it's additional health, right? Okay, there's like still some 10k 10k crits still on those monsters at least, right? So not exactly out of the crits. And if by any chance I find a better black steel spear, that would be good. There's like one way we can increase our DPS here. Yeah, our health switch also looking alright so far. It did suffer a little bit, but it's still getting like a couple of hundred health by attack, right? Depending on the crit as well. Nice. This is definitely not the final version of the build, however. I think we can make it better. Need to research the field options. Use that. Like, the shield given me here, okay, some piercing resistance, elemental, and poison resistance. So without it, we're already like okay on elemental and piercing resistance more or less, right? So maybe like concentrate on some bleeding resistance more. Or maybe even on damage, or on health. You know, so I can spend those attribute points instead of spending them on health, which I'm planning to do, you know, like our golden rule, legendary difficulty 7500 health at least. So instead of spending those attribute points on health, I can spend them on dexterity.
Defeated, please bring word to General Leonidas.
Also, okay.
Hail, traveler! Store your things with me.
I was thinking about that. We do need to use some potions, right, of experience here.
We were leading our flocks home.
We're doing a fast run with killing all the cleaning all the side quests, but not killing everything like on the map. That's how we played it yesterday. We're gonna continue along that road. Wait, this is like a random event here. There are some guys defending a caravan. Okay, I need to have a fountain here. But yeah, now like if take to account the onslaught that we had on my Conqueror, the DPS, the damage on this build is reach the damage we have in the Conqueror more or less.
A human. These creatures
after all those
live like
changes.
Fighting and.
However, our Conqueror had like a way better defenses, like in terms of resistances as well, because we're countering the Scourge Shrines. So overall, I feel like the Conqueror was quite a good build, despite us doing poorly on legendary difficulty when it's come to cleaning toxic Anubis. And yeah, we suffer a lot
Thank you.
inside the Chaos Dungeons as well. Okay, anyway, quest cleared. Got a bonus experience from them. That's a fruit card. I don't think it was before here before, right? Could be a random event. I could be also misremembering things.
Traveler, please. You must.
Okay, 10k damage. No challenge at all. We actually yesterday got our record beaten with greatest damage deal. Almost 54k. There was like some creatures 54k. Jesus Christ.
The way is clear. Now I can make the journey.
Not bad at all, if you ask me. Let's put a hurtable remedies on. So yeah, this build is very promising. The only thing on normal difficulty here, on normal difficulty, I mean, on legendary difficulty on increased act, we need to care about, or watch, it's damage deflection from that elite, right? From that undead elite. And I'm not even sure we're gonna encounter him since we're not gonna visit every single corner. For the damage reflection, I do have a countermeasures, right? Which is like I mean to switch in my my weapon to a different spear. I think I should have should get like a little bit better spear here, right? Because there's a pendant of immortal rage. We had like 2k and some in DPS on this spear. Now we have less. So I think I need to work on this. Like getting some spare spear. With a little bit more DPS, but not enough to kill myself with one hit if I hit damage deflection. Sounds like a plan. So I need to watch out my energy potions. Have 300 right now.
The necklace! I wonder.
So we're good. Don't forget to press the Call of the Hunt. That's where most of my damage coming from. Utilizing constantly Call of the Hunt. The only thing about this build, like I said, our DPS more or less getting close to the Conqueror, right? But the difference is our DPS actually AoE base it. So with one hit we can kill multiple opponents, and like the Conqueror, we did have like only 2 AoE skills on the Conqueror, at least on our builds. Could be 3 if I went for the Whirlwind or Warwind, how it's called there. But I didn't. Here we do have like every normal attack have basically every second attack dealing area damage here with this build.
Oh, l'Eternos.
Okay, hold it there. Don't need anything from those boys.
If I look worried, it's...
Let's go and get another side quest here. This way. Yeah, so basically conclusion, this build will be strong on legendary difficulty. The question, will be able to like safely kill toxic Anubis, right? The strongest elite monster in a game. Because I think we will not have any problems with Dactyl at least. So yeah, that's the real question.
Pious is mine.
The Toxic Anubis. We weren't able to do it with my Conqueror. In fact, the Conqueror had died. We tried like 3 times, right? We died 3 times on the Toxic Anubis, and one of the time I died like basically from 1 hit. With my 8k health and decent defenses. So yeah, will be a challenge for this build as well. Or maybe not, or maybe not. I have permanent 63% damage absorption on this build. Alright. And we were doing alright with damage absorption on my Conqueror when I switched it to Colossus form. Admittedly, it wasn't like 63%, rather 66%. However, like when we use a scroll of Primal Chaos with 40% damage absorption, we also were faring well. So basically, this build have permanent 63%. Unless we're gonna get Mana Leech and get out of run out of mana, which is like a different problem, right? We need a constant supply of mana to keep my Aura Tranquility on. That's the one that gives me damage absorption. In some fights this could be problematic, admittedly. Okay, I wanna check the chest. It's so strange not getting any Electrum coins from those from the kills, right? So we don't have any cursed shrines. Let's get this herbal remedies on. Forgot about Call of the Hunt, who also require my damage is so low. Study prey on them. Yeah. Undead annoying, right? Undead annoying, and Toxic Anubis is also undead, technically, right? So dealing less damage to undead is the resistances. And unfortunately, we can't hail Slush from them. But Shrine of Primal Chaos did work its wonders. 15k DPS there. 15k DPS, that's like very good. No kidding. Okay, this boy's down. Yeah, so the plan for today to finish the Greece Act at least, maybe even Egypt, since we like will try to go like really fast through all of this. And since we're going to Greece, since we're planning to finish Greece Act, there will be Hydra. What do you think, guys? Will be Hydra any problem for this guy? Or will we had it heads on my pike? I think the later will be. What's gonna transpire here? We'll head that Hydra heads. Is it no challenge? Okay, so I say we're doing like everything, every side quest. That's mean also every bosses. Right, and there is another boss over here called the Burrow Snatcher. I'm gonna go and deal with him. Oh, look at this, the Burrow escape. Lol. The boar escaped, but not too far. Yeah, you know, like on normal difficulty, if you get into the cave, you will see the carcass of the boar here, the one killed by the spider. This time he's like actually escaped. I don't think I saw this kind of behavior before. Not only his escape is actually fought me alongside the spider. What a fool! I was here to save him, but you know, can't save him if he's a fool. That's how it is. He should have known better.
I used to sell plows and scythes to farmers,
Okay,
but since the monsters, it's been swords and shields, greaves and spears.
just sold. Why do you have the spend of immortal ratio here? No idea.
Farewell.
Anyway, I'll do another side quest. This one is very important. I mean, since it's giving me the bonus health I need. More bonus health we get, less attribute points we need to spend on my health buff.
Mortal. A naiad is a water
Feathered layer, burning on. The Shrine of Frostbite. Not very useful. But the Frostbite chilling enemies and stopping them. Slowing them down a little bit. Also, where's my loot? Where's my legendary items? So 2 minutes in the game. Come on. Yeah, they poison doing absolutely nothing to me. Wait again, one spider left. Here we go. Out of here. Easy 150 health rate.
You have cleansed. Thank you, stranger.
Oh, it's actually 200. 150 is for normal epic difficulty. Alright, 5700 health in total. Yes, yes. Still like not enough, not close enough to reach the 7500. But at least we have some start here. Also, why I'm not dealing that much of a damage to these guys, because I don't have Call of the Hunt on. Yeah, generally we did lost like that a little bit, right? Around 300 of offensive ability, which just make me crit lesser. But on the other side, we just have oh, there's another random event. Does this one give some chest? Yeah. On the other hand, we do have my study prey, a trusted study prey, which is reducing enemy defensive ability quite a bit. In fact, a reduction enemy defensive ability by 54%. So it's still gonna crit quite a bit. Like there was 18k crit just now on a bird, right? I just tending to use my steady prey more often. Especially when I get to like a Ragnarok area. Kill the Huntress. So 1 bar away from leveling up here. This is also another random event, I believe. There's like never skeletons here. There's like some kind of broken cart as well. Yeah, definitely a random event. Well, like I did complain about these random events in the Grease Act, right? Most of the time they just like meaningless. We have a couple of horses grazing the grass here and there. I feel like the developers were trying to tell us a story about this couple of horses going on an adventure of some kind. That's what I got. What impression got after like getting those random events in the Grease Act. They were way better in the random events, like I see. Were way better in Ragnarok Act. A lot of chests, some elite monsters, and most of them are just fighting as well. The third act also had a good events, since you can like run into Gilded Undead very early, and they were powerful. So it's keeping you on an edge. Okay, we don't need to spend an immortal rage in my bag, right? Let's put it over here.
Safe travels.
Sword and shield, not your style? I think you'll
Sold,
find
elemental
what you're looking
resistance,
for
sleep.
here.
Okay, I think we're selling this one as well. Skill disruption, intelligence, stun resistance, sold. This like the green amulets
Let's
now
go then.
have like way more use, by the way.
We've got troubles. The dead raise their
Most time of the day
Storage
on
for
any
the
build you
burden
just
traveler.
go in for some amulets is giving you +2 to all skills, for example, or +1 to all skills and all of resistances, like this Torque of Ancestral. But now, like when you get like the Golden Scarab, right, a relic, I can get this +1 to all skills from the relic.
Good day then.
The truth is, we washed ashore in.
So
Monsters are the Oracle of
could be
Delphi.
useful in that regard.
Everyone's talk.
Yes.
I found all the loose. The three.
I mean the green amulets. That is. The only build we use in the green amulets is the pet builds, right? So, we can use the amulet convocation. But now imagine that we put in that on that amulet convocation +1 to all skills. Right, that's gonna give me a chance to use some different gear, right? Since we're like trying to get +4 to all skills every time. And usually it'll be like some breastplate plus hollowed helmet with +2 to all skills, right? Just Crystal of Erebus. Now like we can replace the breastplate instead of like looking specifically for breastplate with +1 to all skills. We can we'll have like more options, right? To like maybe cover for some resistances, maybe get some breastplate with some pet bonuses. There is a few, right, that giving your pets like elemental resistance, for example, or cold resistance, if I remember. Not sure like how useful they are. Not very, but I mean, those exist. Definitely. Okay, I already see like how painful the undead will be for this build, especially when we gonna reach Hades area. With the Call of the Hunt activated, we like still dealing like no damage to them. Let's get a potion experience here. And here we go, level 67. Not bad. So what we're gonna do is those 3 skill points over here. I really don't know if I want the Gurge. If I want, I have like a bleeding damage increase, right? Bleeding damage modifier here is 256%, so like a little bit bleeding damage over here with a Gurge, and that bleeding damage getting reflect to me could be very troublesome. Let's be honest with you. Let me be honest here. Last time we got to find cover, right? So maybe just improving my spear dance here. Maybe that is like I don't see anything in Neidan mastery I want to invest my skill into. The sheer realignment could be dangerous if you emit a double younger. There's the consequences, but we have like something way more powerful in the way of study prey. Unless, like I say, the consequences still bugged, and instead of percentage reduction resistance is actually flat reduction. Unless that's the case. Alright, there's also a terracotta. Maybe I should bring the terracotta like the mid shield. But then I'm gonna have a hard time to like resummon them, especially later on. Cause they're gonna die like really fast. That's the problem with those mid shields. Unless you're pad build, they die quite fast. By the way, like on epic difficulty here in Grease Act, when we played this character, we did met the Toxicus. In the I believe in Athens or yeah, not in Athens. Never mind. In the labyrinth, in Minos labyrinth. Yeah, that was quite a surprise because you like almost wrecked me. But good to think we're still on 0 deaths here. We did survive. Oh, and finally some legendary. Eye of the Flame. Sounds like some kind of stuff, right? Eye of the Flame. Okay, it's never mind. It's amulet, right? It's fire damage. I did use it in my fire build. Was kind of good addition to it. Call of the Hunt, please. Have speed potion buff apparently. And where's the boss? That no challenge, of course. Okay, one more enemy prince left to kill. Here he is. And we go to here and sign the chest here, and also legendary. Okay, this this tomb were like quite a success. Two legendary, well, two items. This one legendary, one epic. The rock headband. They'll be like someday we're gonna play the rogue class again, and we're gonna use some rogue gear for him. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, for the person build, the tracker's hood the best choice. Because it does have minus recharge, and minus recharge is what we need for that permanent call of the hunt. In fact, you need like more than 60%. We're currently on minus recharge. Let's see where it is. Okay, recharge reduction 64%, and it's still like have 8 almost 1 seconds between the moment the call of the hunt ended and the moment I can recast him again. So it's not exactly like permanent. Okay, he gets Cyclop. Put it on. That. And now the legendary. Abyssal bracelets. Okay. This one, I mean, not very good gear, not very good one. There's sets like this, like the abyssal sets. I was looking at it like for so many times, and I just couldn't find any use for it. It's just like ain't good, looking very good, and I think those people who were developing the gear for Eternal Embers, the sets for Eternal Embers, were inspired by this kind of gear, like like Abyssal set, or maybe the Shade set as well. Ridiculous. Okay, got that, got some chests and experience as well. Yeah, 252 potions left. The mana potions, I mean. We started like, when you watched, it was 320 something. Drinking those mana potions like a water. You know, like in some countries, people drink alcohol, like a wine, for example, instead of water. So it's like it's more safe to drink. It doesn't really, you don't care about the contamination, right? That's like our hero drinking the potions, the energy potions instead of water here, for the same reason. I mean, hero not, but if you have like some specific trails, yeah, you're not really thinking about heroic deeds, are you? In that case. Okay, Call of the Hunt. Okay, that's a random event for sure, right? Couple of ships grazing among the herd of satyrs, right? You almost can think that those satyrs were like innocent. Um, Innocent lads who were carried for ships, right? That's like that's how like almost feeling make me almost feel guilty like when we got discovered that all of those jellyfish in Elder Rings that we killed, right? Apparently that they were the souls of the children who had a misfortune in life and became a jellyfish in afterlife. And we were like going and racing them, killing, slaughtering. Oh, it's feeling so bad. I did worse of the title Lord of Chaos, which you like trying to achieve. Speaking of the Elder Rings, or rather to say the Souls games, there will be like another Soul game released in a couple of days called the Still Rising. The Still Rising. It's looking promising. I would say. Did we pick up the ball? We did. Okay, we're good. I was about to teleport in the fountain, but I can't remember where the fountain actually been. So let's get out of here. Get my 2 attribute points. Attribute points are actually quite important here. Yeah, we don't know what to do with the skill points for this build, but we definitely know what to do with attribute points. No question.
A blacksmith of remarkable...
Yeah, we can spend them in health, we can spend them on...
I lost my...
on my dexterity. Both of them looking important. Here goes my blade dance. And don't forget about Call of the Hand. I don't know. Continuously forgetting about the Skull of the Hand, right? You know that we did Pendant on the Call of the Hand quite a bit. To do actual damage. I don't know, we just don't have a concentration today. My head's still fighting, you know, like my mind's still fighting that Millennia Blade of Miquila. Whom we need to beat today at least. At least to reach her second phase. Okay, Spider dead. Gonna get 5% permanent elemental resistances from the proper offering quest here. That's the plan. Okay, I found that. We will need to use my Study Prey to do most damage. And lead down. And another quest completed. Some green items to the boot. Yeah, so against on that you can see another feature of my left click attack. It's a petrification. So I have a decent chance with my attack speed to petrify the target with my attack. It was like very good on my mage build, right? Especially against those elites whom I can petrify almost constantly, interrupting the attack patterns, attack animation. I mean, it was really good. Okay, we camped here in this cave meanwhile to kill Shadowmoor. If he here gonna show his face, that is. There it is. And he's dead. No challenge. Well, like I say, they probably nerfed Shadowmoor at some point, since like even when I went here to fight the Shadowmoor on level 13 on my Conqueror with all the cursed shrine debuffs, I still managed to kill him without dying. That did happen. Okay. In any case, like I say, no challenge at all. There's another elite, perished. I need to study prey against the turtles. So I feel like they have a decent prison resistance, right? With just hard shells of they. I mean, you saw that we deal in like to normal Ichthyians we deal in like 5k crits, right? 5 crit crits, and when it's come to turtles, it was like 600. Ridiculous. Especially count those turtles are beasts technically, and we deal in additional damage to the beasts. And all those things.
I don't get many visitors.
Okay,
Greetings. How can I
let's sell our loot here. Also, I don't have my herbal remedies. Nobody told me. Nobody told me here that I missed. Oh, okay. Hold it. Lupine clothes is the one thing I'm not supposed to sell. The mental damage, health, energy. You know, like I gonna take this one and put it into my storage. Maybe, like I say, there will be a chance for me to use some green necklace on like mage build, for example, since we get like new scarab charm.
Hi.
Yeah, let's hope for that. Also, like I say, we're missing my poison buff. So let's get it sorted out. Get movement speed potion. So the interesting fact about this movement speed potion, that's it's actually increased my movement speed above the maximum, the hard cap, right? So we did notice this like last time we played this build, which was like a half a year ago. I saw that it was a bug, and well, that was a half year ago. They didn't fix it, so it's probably not a bug, or they just didn't got to it. Yeah, so there's this legendary dungeon in from Greece. We're not going there yet. I want to level up my character, get change some gear, balance the gear out, and then we definitely go into those hardcore dungeons after I finish with the legendary difficulty. Yeah, after we got through the eternal embers. At least that's a plan for now. We still like are missing one key, the first key to the Hades dungeon, to the legendary dungeon. So we haven't been to that dungeon on my Conqueror. And I have no idea how it's look or how hard it is. Get some monster instructions from those boys. Alright. I'm getting close to the Delphi. One call of the hunt, save these people. One soldier dead. Couldn't run fast enough. There's another one felled. Those who scat cheeks. Unforgivable. Okay. So there's a Grim video quest over here.
My husband's.
And we probably need to go back at a couple of towns to turn in some other quests.
Seeker, you are welcome to
Meanwhile, I have 5 permanent resistance to other elements.
Welcome. You will. I have given.
And a prophecy, and I didn't have a potions here. Didn't have a potions. To get bonus experience, that's fine. We're getting plenty of bonus experience anyway. So first of all, Megara, right? First of all, Megara. We have the skeletons here.
So the skeleton in future times?
The skeleton riders, and then Sparta. We have 2 quests here. One of which giving me a plus skill point.
Hippias, old Hippias was.
Yeah, or rather that would be attribute point.
So, go on, don't make...
I have told you.
Okay, we're good. Back to Delphi. 1 hour, we half the way through the Greece. That's how you should do it. This skill point, should I? Should I get a terracotta? I'm usually putting him on aggressive, or you know, for being to being a mid shield, but I'm gonna keep him like this for now. Don't really want to resummoning him that often. You know what? Maybe he need to be an aggressive. Anyway, he wasn't attacking those boys at all. Oh, like, look at this, he's dealing like 300 damage or something. He critting actually. Because the Call of the Hunt, like working on my pets as well. Interesting. That's giving me that's giving them additional crit chance. All right, increasing the offensive ability. Okay, sounds promising. Like we can incorporate this in some other pet builds, right? So we have like 2 hours, Hour of the Hunt and Call of the Hunt for the pets. I guess like it's gonna work like as a rogue mastery pet build, right? So since the traps are technically pets, and this is like Call of the Hunt and Art of the Hunt increasing the prison damage. Although that could be like really really cool. I think. Yeah, I think it's like a really cool idea for the build. Legendary item. Let's get herbal remedies on this boy and on myself, so that's giving him some health regen. Meanwhile, we got Eye of the Horus here, elemental resistance, cold resistance, intelligence, and that's about all. For level 40, I don't think it's... Well, it's useful, could be useful on normal difficulty. But you know, like most of the builds already have some green, good green rings on level 40, and a demon blood, at least on one of them, to get it your vitality resistance. Or like you can have, yeah, for vitality resistance, of course, you can have one on level 40 already. That the Horrible Helmet. So depending on the build, you can put something different on those rings. In any case, whatever you're gonna put on those rings will be better than the Eye of the Horus, I think. Whatever relic or Master Charm. Let's do the Grieving Widow quest meanwhile. This health regen working its wonders on my terracotta. It's almost full health again. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that was such a good blade dance. So I like yeah, the radius of spirit dance, it's quite limited. However, like it's not limited to amount of targets it's gonna attack, right? So it's like especially good in situation like this. Maybe I should go and put a couple of points in consequences here in initial suffering. I mean, we actually limited with steady prey on how much targets we can apply at the same time. I believe it's like 6 or something. 6 middle radius. Wait, it's not. Okay, it's just have a radius, not the amount of targets. Never mind, never mind. But then like it didn't yeah. When we apply instead in prey, it's not always like applying to every single target in front of in behind me, for example, or in some other different angles. So having like sometimes getting that consequences on those targets when they didn't go to the bathroom steady prey would have been useful. Okay, steady event. Okay, a random event. I mean, with harpies over here. Meanwhile. Kill them all. Call of the Hunt. We're also getting closer to that Spellbreaker. Not gonna be a problem for this build. Even if you're gonna get Spellbreak. least I mean in that particular fight. Right, Spellbreaker actually could be a big pain depending on situation. Losing my Hour of Tranquility and Call of the Hunt. They kill my golem. That's fine. Goes another spell break. Like look at how low damage we're dealing without anything. It's like okay, it's not like actually that low. 4200. Never mind, it's not that low. But let's get back my auras here. The problem is like not a low damage, but inability to crit, right? And my offensive ability like drastically decreasing because I'm not using the Call of the Hand, and that's like leading to not only I like not critting, but I also like sometimes I just missing enemies. I mean, without the Call of the Hand, I don't know how much offensive ability we have. Let us check. Probably not enough for legendary difficulty. Something telling me. Okay, check the chest meanwhile. Some gold coins. Okay, the Call of the Hand out. Our offensive ability 535. Like, no wonder. No wonder we're not dealing any damage. Even in the first act, 500 offensive abilities mean like at least 30% of my hits are not reaching the targets. We're gonna basically missing. And well, the 30% is an approximate number. It could be more actually. With all those things considering. Call of the Hunt. Should put this Hermel Remedies on my terracotta. Okay, he's about to fall, however, here. Get this Hermel Remedies on myself as well. Okay. First range. Call of the Hunt. Blade Dance. Terracotta still alive. Still alive and fighting, really, dude? Okay, now he's dead. Kind of swallow summon it, why not? Let's put the Herbal Remedies on him back. Just in case. Okay, randomly went with the rats. All took care of it. Moving to our main goal.
Listen to me.
Shrine of experience, thank you. Additional experience, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, it means we can get more attribute points faster. Spirit Dance here. Another one. Okay, we're going for the snakes right away. The boss fight. There's like no side quests around here, so we're good. Spirit Dance, one down, second down, all that. Easy. Easy, the easiest boss fight. And legendary difficulty.
I can't believe I
And
let
got
those
to actually legendary item from it.
Thank you, but goodbye.
Now, if you only can get some better stone binders here, I'll be like very good. I don't think we need Jade Serenity here, alright? Need something without the resistance, however. So interesting about a better relic for the stone binders here. Yeah, what we got from the chest, however. The Smertian bracelets, +1 to all hunting and warfare mastery, and more piercing resistance, fire resistance, more physical damage and bleeding damage, and more attack speed as well, 35%. So this one doesn't look very bad. It's actually good, decent for level 43, which just mean like a normal difficulty. Looking decent enough. Resistance is more physical damage as well. Yeah. Okay, let's go and kill all the snakes here meanwhile. I want to increase my chance of getting those stun binders bracelets. The thing is, since the Eternal Embers patch, I haven't like saw any stun binder scuffs at all. Like I wonder if they still like drop in. If there's like no bug or whatever. They majorly they did a major fix on loot tables, alright, in the past with Internal Embers. But you're always like thinking maybe that fix like makes some items inaccessible anymore. I admit there was just thoughts with it in my head. Okay, let's sell the stuff meanwhile.
Yes?
Staff of the Magi. Probably sold. Everything here, that green item we're gonna keep. Sold. Should buy more energy potions for myself. The wisdom, resistance, physical damage, cold resistance, and lightning. Don't need it. Yeah, I got. Still can do some more energy potions meanwhile,
Shop
just
again.
in case. And Call of the Hunt, we're ready to go. So the Hydra fight, just around the corner. Alright, 2 areas from this. And with the speed we proceed in, we're gonna get to the Hydra like very fast. We're gonna get to it today. Today, I mean, in the next like 5 minutes at least. We're definitely gonna get to it today. Unless there's like some random disconnect or, you know, as a lot of stuff could happen. Living in wartime. So I can't really joke about it. Herbal remedies on me and my pet. This is not the area we need to go. Hold back. Not visiting any tombs, alright, unless there's some boss monster or some side quest. And there's the near of Zeus in that tomb. So we're out. There's a couple of ships over here as well. Okay, so last time we've been to the Greece, we have like we were watching Adventure of the Horses. There were like a lot of random horses here and there. Now there are the ships. Now there are the ships on a journey, on an adventure. But on Terracotta buff himself, and yeah. Ran out of mana. Need to reapply my aura ability in a while. Good. Well, we do have Spartans here.
We sent a scout, it seems.
Hold on then. Whatever you do.
Oh yeah, hit it, hit it. What are you doing? Dead.
That thing injured.
That thing was no challenge, dude. No challenge at all. Okay, so yeah, Hydra. Hydra is right over here on the marches. That's like one of two monsters that only appeared on legendary difficulty, or one of the bosses. The Hydra and the Fafnir, the dragon in a Ragnarok Act. Here we go. Wait, where did it go? There it is. Meh, no challenge at all. Was critting the Hydra for like a 5k. Not bad, could be better. And got some legendary item from it. Apollo Wheel, that's a very good one. That's the one we're currently using. Okay, but this one has, well, lesser everything. Except fire and poison resistance. But what we care about the piercing damage. And yeah, my Apollo Wheel is better. And then this Apollo Wheel we looted. And that's also all the Hydra fight. Let's get the potions.
Hail! If you see our troop.
Teleport back. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I teleport back on a run portal. I'm a fool. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. Apparently we missed a couple of enemies here, obviously. Whatever, there's those ships who ran on a journey and reporting about Spartans.
After the scouts get back.
So the only quest left here is a Green Widow, right? Yeah, the Green Widow for now. Okay. Oh, we actually had some drop frames meanwhile here. What? When this happened? Interesting. That did escape my attention somehow. Yeah, I think you know what? I think I need to move my OBS window a little bit. Okay, yeah. Let's look better because I did, like I said, I did replace my second monitor yesterday. The previous one died right during the stream, and we weren't able to repair it. So I got to use monitor. It's an old one, but it's actually a little bit younger than my previous monitor. It has a 16:9 acceptor ratio, and my previous one was 4:3. So it's like looking the Windows positioning and stuff is looking different on it. Okay, yeah, so this current monitor is a little bit wider. It's hard to me to find the stuff where it was on my previous monitor. But yeah, like seems we do have some a little bit of drop frames here and there for some reason. It's not significant. So yeah, I don't think it should like influence any of the content. I think it shouldn't. Okay, this way meanwhile. Call of the Hound, please. Our terracotta gonna die again. I'm like honestly not really sure about like using the terracotta like as mid shield. At this point of our journey, I think we benefit more if you're not running the terracotta, right? Distracting enemies doesn't like benefit us at all. In fact, we want the enemies to attack to group up around me only. So they come to me and I use my AoE. Yeah. Later in the game, we probably would like to have this terracotta, but the problem is, again, he's gonna die like quite easy and quite fast later in the game. If that terracotta was a wolf range with a howl ability, that would be a different story. We would like to summon him every time to buff ourselves. You think that we don't have like the physical damage doesn't like matter to us, but it does, right? It does actually matter. We don't have that much physical damage modifier here. 22%, okay, 22% compared to prison damage 658. But all this like 60% of a black steel spike damage is the physical damage.
I shall not be.
And then that physical damage converted into prison damage. We did have like a discussion about this conversion, right? Like I remember a long time ago. Like what is converted first? What is the percentage applied first? Of prison damage or physical damage? And there's I think that there's Philax linked me something about it, like piercing damage conversion to piercing damage happening twice. Like you converted first base physical damage to piercing, and then you're increasing that physical damage that's left with a percentage, and then converting back to piercing or something. I'm not sure about how that's work.
Once I sell everything I've got, I'm setting sail for some island that's never seen a monster. Milos or Icaria.
Yeah. I need to do like some research on that topic. Again. This time hopefully we're gonna put that research on my Discord. Speaking of Discord, guys, we do have a link right below the stream title. I finally make the Discord channel public. Everyone can join. Just clicking on the Discord link. Right, the one near the Twitter link.
No more? I beg of you, the catacombs.
There's no much information in Discord yet, but there is a couple of builds for Titan Quest, and we're gonna add our Conqueror build soon. Gonna finish that Sorcerer build we started.
A caravan is what you need, eh?
So that's the thing. Okay, let's put the items we got today here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 items, 6 items even. 6 items, so there's the green items, goes over here.
Athena guard you.
And we're good to go. Okay, once we met the Toxicus the Murderer in those catacombs as well, so we need to be paying some attention. Need to pay some attention to the catacombs. Also, we want to kill all the snakes. For the sake of my loot. Nope, no luck here. $18k crit on that snake. Not bad. 15 on that. Yeah, and we're 1 bar away from level 68. Nice. Okay, no Stonebinder Scout here so far. That's not nice, however. But nothing I can do about. I don't need to go out of my way to look for every single coffin here. In terms of items gain, we're doing quite good. Right, was 5 items in an hour and 30 minutes. That's like I say more than average. I think I always like saying that average is like 2 items per hour, but I think like we need to re-evaluate my our average, right? Probably like 3 items per hour or something to make a new average that we can look to forward to. Spirit Dance, They're as good as dead. Another one. Yeah, at least like our spirit dance in conjunction with steady prey, so like killing skeletons in one hit. That's a good news. Yeah, like 5k 5k crits here and there. And a couple of more monsters, and we're good. And we level 68, that is. One of those are traps. Okay. And here we are, 68. Yeah, like the question where we're gonna put these points. It's probably since we're using my Spear Dance more often, right? It's probably like more damage in Spear Dance. It's like physical damage. It's like not doing that much to me, honestly, not at all. I don't know. Like maybe I just like put a gorge here. I'm really very uncertain about this. No, you know, like just for the Christ's sake, no. Let it be like just Spirit Dance. Spirit Dance. The problem is this is not giving me that much of a damage, but it's also like the mana cost rate increasing. So maybe it's like not the best idea. Can use it like less often. Or require more mana for it. Maybe just like invest in terracottas. That gets him at least like shatter a skill, right? Forge by fire, we don't need that one. Oh, I was thinking about the consequences. Okay, so let's see how the consequences are gonna work for us, if they're gonna work. Like I said, the only concern I have is if the consequences gonna bug out and I'm gonna kill myself because of it. In that case, I'll be like very pissed. Very much so. Okay, and this is the last level of the catacombs. Didn't found any Toxicus so far. You know, I just dealt more damage to the skeletons with the consequences, like 7,500 crit, compared to my 5k crit when I put a steady prey on them. And steady prey have like more resistance reductions. What the heck? There's just something wrong with that. Okay, that. No challenge.
Mysteria, the Order of Prometheus.
And we got a blue item from him as well. And another one. Another one. The Hunter's Gear is a very good one. It's basically a lower version of my Tracker's Gear, which is I can use on standing film level 35. And there's a Diviticus Protective View. That's the first time I see this item, I think. It's intelligent gear. It's intelligent gear. How a level 43. Chance for physical resistance 10%, 43 elemental resistance, 42 poison resistance, some health and energy regen, defensive ability, movement speed, and grand skill reduce damage activated on low health for 6 seconds when your health dropping down, I believe, like lower than 20%. You get 10% of damage absorption against physical, priest, poison, and bleeding damage, not against vitality, however. It's not bad. It's actually not bad, I think. Yeah, and in some mage gear as well. If it had like some defense ability to the boot, that will be perfect. Like 200 defense ability, 250. Like take it immediately. Kill the hunt, kill the snakes.
Phaedrus, this boat is as far.
Phaedrus sent me, you fool. Okay, so we still have one side quest. I forgot to turn in. Yeah? The Green Widow. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. I mean, we don't need to wait like until we get like some shrine of experience for bonus experience. We're already like using potions. So back to Delphi. I'm gonna do gonna get that quest done right away.
I dreamt of my husband again. I dreamt of my...
Yeah, good for you, girl. So back to Knossos. Hour and 45 minutes so far for the Grease Act, and I think we're gonna finish this in another 15 minutes, right? So 2 hours per Grease Act, nice. Going to Egypt right away after that. That's the plan. So if everything's gonna be alright, we're gonna finish Greece and Egypt today. The easiest act, you know, the easiest act of legendary difficulty, and then we need to think about our build more seriously. I mean, to be honest, like there's a potential improvements to builds. Admittedly, there's a potential improvements to the build we can make in terms of the gear. Like I can get better shield, different type of shield. Alright, maybe I can think about some shenanigans to get myself to replace my Stonebinder calves to get something and giving me +2 1 to all skills and get better gloves. While still having +4 to all skills at least. We can do that. We also need to work on my weapon scene, like increasing my DPS. Our DPS already good, but it could be better, admittedly. The best ways to get more DPS, I think, is trying to farm for better Black Steel Spike. There was some elite, we just slaughtered it. Right, this Black Steel Spike giving me like additional cold damage, right? Right, sure, additional cold damage. I don't care. I don't care about the cold damage. It has also at least like bonus damage, right? Or piercing damage, which is even better. But that's the minimum, right? Maybe something with I don't know, life leech. If I get something with the life leech, I can replace my relic for the Santos blade. Also, another thing, like getting some spear with Tinker modifier. Alright, like at least 30% incineration Tinker modifier. Could be a thing too. I did have a candidate in my storage, so we can put like a blade of Thanatos on him and the Anubis Wrath. Alright. Health vision, total damage. That could be a thing. That's not an ancient tomb we need to visit, right? Was it the one? Hold it. That was the one we need to visit, never mind. I'm a fool. Didn't realize where I was. Yes, so there's Xantipus the killer. Let's get some potion of experience here.
This is locked.
Because this is locked, you fool. So open it up. Spirit taking okay, it's taking its sweet time to drop. Jesus Christ. Let's go around killing some spiders here. Okay. So this quest more or less done.
Aha! Yes.
Yes. Put in herbal remedies on myself just in case. Alright, and let's get to another quest. Right away. So many monsters miss it. And I could seemingly like went through that area. Happens. Kill the snakes. Give me my stone binder scalps, you fools. So look at this. 6k 6k crits on the skeletons without study prey on them. On the consequences, which is like consequences giving technically is 25%. Minus 25% resistance reduction, and my steady prey is giving me a 66. 64. 66. Like there's something wrong with that skill. Feel like it. Feel like that's the case. Oh, it's actually bugged, like I say. It's still bugged and still not doing a percentage damage reduction, but rather flat 25 reduction. That will be explained a lot. And that's been it can work with it can work with my steady prey as well, more or less. Okay, there's a snake elite. Stunbinder scaff, please. Nope. Even elite snakes don't have that monster infrequent. Come on. Come on, game. Give me some boon here. Okay, anyway, we've done everything here. I should have saved on the fountain, right? It'll save me time. Okay, never mind. I should have saved on the fountain, but I also can get a bonus, a random bonus movement speed, and just fly to it like enough time. They always get that. Okay, got them as a spirit dance. And got her as well. So here we go. Next boss fight is the Master Aftermatoi. The hairbody saying hi, welcome, welcome. Why are you glowing in a red bubble? The red bubble is the buff from Hour of Tranquility, I believe. Yeah, it's Hour of Tranquility, which is give you physical resistance 16%, 63% elemental resistance, and damage absorption, and some chance to dodge and stuff. So yeah, that's a buff. It's from new Neidan Mastery, which just came from Eternal Embers DLC. It's like one of the best skills actually from that mastery. Working with every build, especially very well with a mage build. Like I had a sorcerer build, sorcerer I mean channeler build, lightning plus Neidan mastery, a mage build. Actually, we do have information about that build on our Discord, and it was the strongest mage build I ever had. 0 deaths through the legendary difficulty, no challenge at all. It was very strong offensive and defensive wise, and I had like a very low defensive ability on that build, but still that hour of ability was like keeping me safe. I play at the moment only Rune Mastery. Yeah, good master as well, good for mages too. I yet to play like a Rune Mastery plus Neidan Mastery. It could be like really powerful. The dual throwing weapon, elemental damage. Could be very powerful actually. Our next plan after this build is pad build Neidan Mastery plus Dream Mastery. I wanna try how strong terracottas as a solo pads. How comparable they are at least to the wolves. How worse from the wolves they are. What a good combination with the runes. Basically anything like any mage combinations with the throwing weapons are looking very good. Alright, so Storm Mastery, Earth Mastery. They were looking very strong. What else? Like a Spirit Mastery as well, surprisingly. Okay, maybe not Spirit Mastery actually. Maybe not Spirit Mastery. There's a Dragon Hunter, for example, Hunter Mastery plus Rune Mastery. But apparently my Dragon Hunter was the worst build we had. Since we died like 13 times on him on legendary difficulty. Or was built on, in the last year at least. So I wouldn't recommend it. It has like a very strong DPS, but it also like survivability. It's not that good for that class. I played Earth Mastery plus Rune Mastery in the past, but it was melee build, so I didn't like utilize the power of the throwing weapons in that build, and it's actually it had like the highest DPS. It has a higher DPS like 22k, but the problem with that build was on legendary difficulty. After we passed that Hades Act, our offensive ability for like melee build was like very low, and even if having higher very strong DPS, we had a problem with hitting enemies because of a low offensive ability. I was trying to use like the skill from Earth Mastery what is it called? The Flame Surge, I believe. That's reducing enemy defensive ability by 50%, which would be able to would enable me to deal more damage as in the process. But the problem is that skill was projectile based skill, and the projectiles, a lot of enemies could like just dodge projectiles. So that was what I was struggling with it. Nevertheless, we achieved the 0 deaths on that build, so it was still strong enough, defensive wise. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying, remastering compare very well with the intelligence-based masteries, with the mage masteries. Specifically because of the rune pattern increasing your intelligence, right? And intelligence increasing your elemental damage. So every time you like attacking and spinning your rune weapons, you're getting more and more damage. I hate this labyrinth. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite place by any stretch. I still sometimes getting lost here. No kidding. I mean, if okay, so I have no problem with just like running a labyrinth without like visiting every corner. But when I play in the builds, when I actually want to clear everything, I keep in like keep in get lost here and there. From time to time. Also in this labyrinth, you have a chance to meet a Toxicus, the murderer. It's before Eternal Embers DLC came, it was one of the strongest elite in a whole game. He and a Dactyl, so he literally can like erase you from existence. Very dangerous opponent. We did meet him on this build on an epic difficulty, and he's still he's almost killing me, despite this build being like very strong, defensive and offensive whiles. So yeah, and he's like even strong in legendary difficulty. So yeah, that's like another bad thing about the labyrinth. We definitely need to use steady prey in those traps. Without steady prey, they're not dying at all. Have another question? Shoot it. I need to translate it, no problem. Like, look at this. We're dealing like 8k a crit to those traps with steady prey, but like without it, like it's no damage at all. It's like so strange. Well, maybe not really. Okay, there's 2 elites. Both of them dead with 1 hit. Easy. Okay. The 2 elites bringing on. No match for this build. There's a chest. So say there's some shortcut to the Hades, and no, there was one there, but I find they absolutely, unfortunately, no longer has something to do with the treasury. I honestly don't know about these shortcuts, since I can never use them, but I imagine the shortcut was based on using, or abusing, rather to say, the ability of unstacked button, right? So there's this button here, key bindings on a K. It's usually bind on a K, I believe. Yeah, reset player. Right, there's a reset player button. So if you, I believe, standing in some position near the treasury, you can teleport pressing this button, and it will teleport you to like some available position nearby, and it will put you into the treasury. I think that's what you mean, right? So, since Eternal Embers came, they changed the mechanism behind Unstuck button. So now it's not teleporting you into that close to your position, like free position, because sometimes you just put you in some spot that you still be stuck, right? Uh-huh. And now they changed this button, and it's teleporting to last visited fountains, which is will guarantee unstuck you. But because of that, you will not be able to use the shortcuts anymore. Yeah. So yeah, you basically can't do it anymore since like Eternal Embers came. I mean, I never use this like to bypass the walls and stuff, the shortcut button, the unstuck button, but I did use it often when I got stuck, and realizing even after using the button, I would still be stuck. I was quite a bit mad about it, honestly. So this new addition, or new patch that's teleporting you on a fountain, I actually welcome these changes. This is a guarantee unstuck here in any situation, and you don't need to run all the way back from a nearby portal to where you got stuck. Alright, very convenient. Also, you can use the unstuck button now as a means to like shorten your running distance to some quests or from some areas, since you just can't press the button to teleport on a fountain right away. So you can do it, you can use it like that, which I actually use in quite often. There's a Shrine of Experience here. 23k damage. Crit on that Minotaur. Nice, nice. Group them around us. Use a Spirit Dance. Probably want to check this pile of bones. Follow the hunt. And then also Spirit Dance. Like for some reason when I started this build, you know, like I didn't actually realize how powerful Spirit Dance could be in some situations. I didn't know it's like doing damage. I saw it's like it was just the buff, you know. Like reading like description of the skill, what it's saying is like An impressive display of spear mastery causes surrounding enemies to flatter. Right, it's recharge, so it's saying 330 arc of attack, and it's giving you. It didn't give you like physical damage. It actually was like decreasing your physical damage at the beginning, I believe. And it's like debuffing enemies, like getting some have chance for fear and slowing the attack speed. That's what it's doing. I was like, what the heck? It's like useless. But when I tried it, we did realize it's actually dealing some damage in the process as well. And it doesn't have like an amount of... The radius is short, right? But it's like doesn't have any limitation on the amount of targets it's gonna hit. So it's kinda good. Get horny now? The minor time? Okay, yeah. Well, he's not much. No match for my libido, right? Trusted him with that long spear of ours. Poor guy. We're missing something, are we? No, we're good, we're good. That Talcon, no match for me. Do we have the key to the dungeon? Nope, no luck here.
The ship is waiting.
Oh, you know like what we're missing? We're missing the experience potions. That we were missing. Oh well. Didn't get bonus experience from this quest. That's fine. All the side quests for Greece are done. And we go into Egypt straight away. Need some mana potions.
Go through the gate. What? Do you need something?
But first let's put our loot here. This goes here, this goes here. Anything else worth putting into my storage?
Yes, yes. Come again.
Hurry! The monsters will be here.
Sold,
What do you want?
sold or
Quick,
okay.
before I
I'll
pack
sold
up.
it. This we keep in, this we keep in. Selling all of this. Strength, intelligence, and health. Nope. Sold, sold, sold. This one fire damage, 7 damage. Not the best one. Okay, this is selling. And sold everything here. So give me additional mana potions here, please. Let's do like 400 here. Hopefully that's gonna last me a little bit longer. And don't forget about the portal.
It's not safe. We fought bravely, but they...
Yeah, so we still will have like no problem with our DPS and crits in this in the Egypt area. Alright. Because this around 10k damage. And got my first legendary item right away. Still looking good. Got the Stiplalian Talon, level 45 sword, 156 base damage with 30% piercing ratio, so it's okay for like a rogue master, for example, if you want to go full in on the piercing damage. But overall it's not that great. Not that great. It's level 45, right? It's level 45, and on level 45 you can get the Fate Sword, which is way better stats. We need to look around this area for... Yeah, for the quest guy. Nobody here. Shrine at first blade, there wasn't any quest guy over here. Get out of here. There's a first spell piece over here. If you do have a Ragnarok and break this barricade, you can find the spell piece, and that's a crucial item to craft the Prime Rose, the key that will grant you access to a secret area in Ragnarok. Yeah, but you can also transfer the key from your previous characters, which will be down on this character, so we're not crafting it. And usually you want to craft in normal difficulty anyway, right? Just some information. Okay, all clear here. There wasn't any quest objective. What about this area? Nope. No quest guy here either. We're not going in the cave. There's like nothing there. Nothing for us. So the last place for the quest guy to appear is over this place. Yeah, here it is actually. And the sword we need to pick up. Gotcha. $22k crit on one of the Jekyll man.
I thank
Not
we
bad.
Keep this scroll.
But better save just in case. In case I would need to teleport or something. Could we sell the shrine? Call of the hunt. It's a dead end, right? This is a dead end. I want to go this way. Maybe loot the chest over here. I'll take your item. Okay, we're doing a decent damage to the ghosts at least. You know what we're missing? We're missing herbal remedies. Yeah, without herbal remedies, my poison resistance is kinda low. Still in positive numbers. I believe it was 40. Well, okay, so 40 poison resistance is better than my conqueror had, which is a flat 0, 30% when I put herbal remedies using the item. Here goes the boss. Obviously not challenge. Let's see what we have here. One green item and the formula. I have plenty of formulas in my Ten Quest world. This is random event apparently. with some harpies, the sandwiches. Actually, I need to put steady prey on those boys before using my AoE skill, since they're probably gonna die anyway. And look at this DPS here. Meanwhile, look at this DPS. 15k. Nice. 28k damage to one of those boys. Good thing
There's something up
nobody here does here like damage deflection. Got that 15k. Could spell doom for me, right? Remind me when it got to Ragnarok area, not to pick up any of this Shrine of Battle marker, unless I want to kill myself accidentally. That's how it is. Okay, Lupine Close we need. We need Lupine Close for the quest. And yeah, for the Lupine Necklace quest in the Ragnarok, so we're gonna pick that up. Meanwhile, get into that big scorpion over here. Plus 2 skill points. I don't know, like, should I use it on the consequences? It does look like consequences working for me, like, more or less. 30% chance to be used here and like increase in radius here. Why not? It's just like sometimes, like I say, I'm not able to use my, or my, rather to say my steady prey not hitting every target, and sometimes the consequences activating and hitting the target that weren't hit by the steady prey. So it's like giving me a chance to deal additional damage to those targets. Give me a second. Like I said, it was confirmed when Internal Embers came out. It was confirmed by multiple sources that consequences actually doing flat damage resistance reduction, not percentage. But there was like some patches that say that fixed it. And I didn't read anything about any confirmation. The consequences now are percentage reduction or is it flat. So I don't have like any information about that as of yet. So that's why I was avoiding it. Also, there was problems with the consequences back in the day when it could debuff yourself. You could literally debuff yourself with the consequences and getting this 5% flat resistance reduction was very bad, especially in legendary difficulty. So I was a win using it on this build, since we have steady prey, which is like percentage-wise way better. But yeah, like our build more or less finished in terms of skill points. In terms of skill points, it's actually finished. The only things you can do is like some add some skills that I didn't deem necessary. Like I say, there's consequences here. Or like terracottas. And obviously we can improve our gear. Yeah, I think we're gonna do like some gear improvement tomorrow as well. Gonna think about using a better shield maybe. I mean, we usually guarantee using a very good shield, but maybe a shield that suited this build better. That really meant. Like more like damage bonus or something. Since our resistance is already good.
It's been hard on us. This...
7 and fountain.
Have you heard?
Let's go and deal with the crocodiles over here. I'm gonna use the weakening chakra here, just in case. Those crocodiles could be dangerous. The weakening chakra technically reducing the damage by 35%, right? So it could work for me. We actually, that was actually my first time on legendary difficulty using the weakening chakra. Alright.
Hey,
That's how that's been how unnecessary the weakening chakra was for this build. Right, like I say, it's mostly like defensive skill that giving you that lowering the damage of the enemies, right? So could save you at some point, but so far it was unnecessary when we're killing every single one hit. Good morning, Rangel. Welcome, welcome. Have you done the work you were doing with, in your parents' house? You were like saying about you finished your work, or about to finish last week. So I presume you've done everything already? Or is like something else left to do? We're not going inside the cave meanwhile. There's no elites there. Okay, it's finishing now. Nice. That's good to hear. Good to hear, mate. I almost forget about this quest meanwhile,
That was a bit close, so you heard about the
I got our experience potion, 2 bars, 1.5 bar away from leveling up meanwhile. Getting close to level 69, my favorite level. Well, at least it's as good as any. Yeah, so it took 2 hours for us to get through the Greece. 2 hours and 10 minutes. What do you think, guys? Will we get through the Egypt in 1 hour? Is that possible? I mean, we're here at 15 minutes so far, and we get through half of the Egypt. Well, more or less half of it. I think we're doing like very decent work. Oh, there's the golden scarab. I forgot that Egypt have a golden scarab as this as well. Look at this. He's a bastard. He's trying to escape. Come here, you fool. You elite, fight me like a man. You're almost dead. Nice. So we got another piece of legendary golden scarab over here. right? I already posted every single. There's 19 bonuses on completion for the Golden Scarab. A relic. I posted all of them on Discord. Speaking of Discord, we already have the link on the Discord right beneath the title screen here, where the Twitter link is. So you can pressing on that button, you can join the Discord, and you actually can check out those bonuses to the relic, right? So this relic is something that came out just in the recent patch, in this beta patch we're playing. It's a plane to amulets and jewelry. And like I say, it has 19 separate bonus on completion, including total damage 1 plus 2 skills. More about this Golden Scarab. There's like one scarab existing in Egypt, where Egypt area of second act, somewhere in the desert, can be in a caves or something. And there's one scarab in Egypt, part of the Eternal Embers DLC. I found both of them in Eternal Embers, and both of them were close to the seeps, in a desert nearby the seeps. So far I didn't get any loot from the scarab. That's my third scarab we killed. Didn't got anything else apart from a monster charm from it. And level up, level 69. How long we can hold that 69 here? Probably not too long. We level up too fast. Speaking of level up, I need the potion of experience here. Get the potion, reapply my herbal remedies buff just in case. Okay, so apparently some random event with the scarabs here. Because usually that's not a place when you can find them. Let's get to the side quest.
Good warrior. We are.
It also, like, this build compared to my Conqueror build, I realized how annoying that mind control actually was, right? I'm feeling so liberated without mind controlling every single monster. Feeling nice. We actually didn't establish limits of mind control for what kind of enemies we can mind control. But we did establish, however, that enemies level level 5 levels above you still can be mind controlled, but enemies 10 levels or 11 levels above you can be mind controlled. That's what we learned, at least.
Good day.
Okay, let's put this into storage meanwhile. And we don't have anything else, right?
Good day then.
Doesn't look like it.
Pardon me. I am afraid. You see, an answer.
Okay.
I am.
There's a full info tab.
I am Zaif our
And
authority.
another full called Zazamag.
Well, look, a mighty warrior from foreign lands. I'm sure you will find just what you are looking for.
So you know like the funny story about Zazamag? He's gonna appear back in an Eternal Embers DLC, and here in this part of the DLC, you're just gonna go and bring him a staff, right? A staff of Cthulhu, and in the next DLC, he will try to kill you using the same staff. And he was, oh, okay. When you defeat him, he was like, oh, I'm a fool. I forgot how powerful you are, right? You're just the guy
Home
who burned
again.
me at the staff in the first place. Oh yeah, it's a story of a fool, basically. Okay, anyway, there's enough side quests here, right, in this area, so we're just passing by. Already like found my, even if it's me like without me exploring everything, we did found the golden scarab, which is a good news. So we have 2 side quests here. However, so usually before anything else, you want to get to the portal first, right, in Giza. Discovering the portal means you can go and explore an area inside the Sphinx. Going for a main quest. Okay, hold it. I'm gonna grab that gold. Reapply the buff. And let's do a little bit of exploration here. Okay, there's a battle marker. Nice. 15k DPS, right? Wait, it's 15k. Okay, it's 15k. When we're not using the potions, it's 15k because I get an bonus attack speed. Bonus attack speed every time I'm not using a potion. And bonus resistances when I'm using the potion. The problem is I bound to use the potions here on this build quite often because we need to use the mana potion to keep my Hour of Tranquility going. That's the thing. Can kill a trap without steady praying. Okay, skeletons dealt with. Spear dance. They're all dead. I'm gonna go and loot this place just in case. We don't need it, but just in case. You know, also we have currently 70% vitality resistance, right? I'm usually like trying to get 80% on all my builds. The thing is, we can actually get additional 10% of vitality resistance in Eternal Embers DLC. So that's like another question coming here to your mind. Should we do Eternal Embers before anything else, right? Because you can go to Eternal Embers right away. The problem is here is that you actually need to reach Egyptian Act in Eternal Embers, and the first quest in Egypt gonna give you the 10% of vitality resistance. It could be done if you rush through that through the first act, but it still could be dangerous on low levels. That's the problem. So I'm not exactly recommending doing so. Unless you're like completely sure about your build, or you don't care about your death challenge. Kind of balance. No loot in the chest, unfortunately. And we're teleporting back to the Giza Plateau. So we have a couple of more quests here. Jesus Christ, it's like so cold. Like this past 3 days, it's been so cold. And okay, so it's even colder today. I woke up. Although woke up the moment I started the stream. Right, so basically less than 3 hours ago, I was checking up the temperature. It was 9 degrees Celsius, and now it's 13. All right. Like how to survive this winter? I just like I just don't know. It will be definitely very hard for everyone here. The prices going up, and the Russian keep bombing our infrastructure. Yesterday they bombed the fuel depot in Kremenchuk, I believe, right? I mean, the fuel depots is like valid targets, I guess. Like, it's at least not civilian infrastructure, but it's a huge damage to ecosystem, right? And ecology here. Thankfully, there was no people died in that attack on the fuel depot yesterday. So that's one saving grace. But there's a lot of people died in Mykolaiv and Kharkiv yesterday. There's another terrorist attacks. They're using the S-300 anti-aircraft complex to shoot rockets that's supposed to like shoot ground area. They're using them for the ground targets, and those rockets very unprecise, if you can call it. If you can talk about like Russian weapons being precise at all. So it's even worse in precision than the usual missiles, and they're just hitting everything. They have those shrapnels that dealing a lot of damage to. Basically, they using them to terrorize the normal people, destroying their buildings and injuring normal people with those the shrapnel. Since it's impossible to hit a military installation with this kind of unprecise weaponry. And the Kharkiv and Mykolaiv cities especially are taking especially heavy hits from this. Every day. We did hear the report, however, today the president said that our military did destroy some ammunition dump, Russian ammunition dump, from which they took this S-300 rockets. So hopefully there will be less less strikes from now on. We'll see how that's gonna go. I mean, they have like a lot of ammunition. If they use an anti-aircraft system to shoot the ground targets, that's mean they have like a lot of ammunition to it. Okay, meanwhile we have still one side quest over here, alright. Let's go into and get it. And then we're good. This goes around us and use Spirit Dance. Nice. Don't forget about Call of the Hunt, of course.
No, stay back!
Stay back. Of course I will not. Look at this, easy, no challenge. We actually got some legendary item from it as well.
Isn't it?
It's that. Smertion bracelets. That's the one we got already today. Like we got one of those today again. Yeah, fire and piercing resistance. So we're saying it's not that bad, right? It's levels 43, and you can use it on your. For example, yeah, Warfare Handed Mastery. I forgot the name of the class. But yeah, it's not bad. It's also giving you a decent attack speed. And you don't need that much of resistance on normal difficulty to begin with. So it could be useful. For the physical damage builds. Will you go a physical damage build with Hunter Mastery? That's like actually another question. Alright. Since the Hunter Mastery benefit from dexterity quite a bit. And from piercing damage. But then again, if you compare, if you pair in the Hunter Mastery with Warfare Mastery, right, and Warfare Mastery getting more benefit from strength and physical damage, so you don't really want to have piercing damage, like on our Conqueror, for example, where we're using the mace instead of the sword, so not to having that additional piercing damage. But then again, like if you there's some sort with like 30% of piercing damage. It doesn't look that much, alright? And you can benefit from Call of the Hunt, for example, additional piercing damage and additional offensive ability. Like 30% piercing damage, 70% physical damage. Could work, could work. But like Valley need a spear of a bow or the bow to activate, right? So we can use like a three attacks. So we don't actually want to use. If you want to use a Valley, if you want to benefit from Valley, you want to use a spear in that case, right? Okay. In any case, we got 3 points. I'm gonna put in consequences. Alright, 90% chance to activate. Gonna improve this consequences shit. Still hoping it's at least they fixed it. At least they fixed it the buff or the buff, I mean, the bug on consequences when you can get when you can debuff yourself, reducing your own resistances. I did remember there was a patch about the consequences specifically, mentioning consequences specifically. So I mentioned that they did fix the bug, but I'm not completely sure. And I was absent for at least 4 months, around 4 months. So I don't know what was it transpire with the game in that period.
My plans, I was bound this way.
Okay, anyway, got the Fayoum.
Once I went into the desert. It's true the caravans have.
Get all the side quests. We have another two side quests here. One main quest and one manticore to kill for this guy. Sounds fun. This potion, secondary resistances, okay. Secondary resistances by 70 apparently. Why not 80? Alright, boss dead. Loot his chests. So now the cafe over here. Oh, I didn't click on it. Come on. Not much for a looter. Let's do another side quest here meanwhile. It's a little bit to the side. Shred of battle marker, yes. Give me this, please. $15k DPS. Not bad at all. Just let me loot. Right, so now main quest and then we're doing the Manticore thing. So the Manticore will be good. Will be easy, I mean. We do have technically 80% bleeding resistance, right? The most dangerous attack from Manticore, if you're fighting her in close quarter, is that bleeding attack, right? The pawn attack from Manticore, you have like around 1 second to dodge, otherwise you're taking a huge physical damage and very huge bleeding damage. But like 80% bleeding resistance when I use the potion. Yeah, even if you took that damage, should be fine. That's assuming I'm not gonna dodge it. You know, like my my stance on dodging. Recently we have like almost dodged. Happens like very often. We're playing the Elder Ring, and we're almost dodging the stab there very often. So the thing that I will be able to dodge Manticore is not a guarantee. Okay. Anyway, I'm missing an experience potion here. Boss dead. And let's check his chest. Nothing of importance. Okay, yeah, Manticore next. I think we should like teleport, alright? Teleport in the Fayoum, turn in the quests.
Isnu? I've had my doubts.
Turn in the quests. And get into that Manticore lair. But if you ask me like what beasts like more dangerous, Manticore or Hydra, which we fought today, right? I think a Manticore is actually dangerous, exactly because of that huge bleeding damage. Most of the build, especially most of the mine build I had in the past, have like the bleeding damage is like the damage that ignoring the most, we ignoring the bleeding resistance we ignoring the most. And in a lot of cases, I had like builds with the negative bleeding resistance on epic difficulty, legendary difficulty, I mean. Still performing like very admirably, doing like 0 death run with them. Yeah, this guy, like I say, has 30 bleeding resistance, but every time you're using a potion, it's 80%. So I do like resistances here, more or less. And don't forget about 3% damage absorption, of course. It's also doing something. Okay, we need to go this way. Check the chance. Already have the way through the level 69. We're gonna fight Manticore right away. Okay, that's the tag that I meant to dodge, and I dodged it successfully. Good, no challenge. What the heck is this? Oh, I summoned Terracotta Warrior. I tried. I hoped to use the weakened chakra on Manticore to reduce her damage, and I accidentally pressed Terracotta Warrior. Okay, I mean, happens. Happens. This has ended very well. Very well for me. There's a couple of chests in this area as well. One more chest. We're good. So basically, that's all done for Fayum. We're not gonna go back through to the Palm Gate, so we're just teleporting back to Memphis and finishing the quest story here. Speeding things up a little bit.
I doubted that.
I should also like go back to Rekote Center and Alza quest, right? Before I forgot about it. Completely.
My sword! I should warn you.
Yeah. Quest done. Back to Memphis again. 2 attribute points, so very good, very good.
With this staff. Please.
And let's sort out some items over here. Sold. 7 lightning, not very much. Sold. There's monster and frequent, piercing resistance and stun. 2 life leech resistance per okay, 2 life leech per second under resistance. Never mind, it's still not good. I'm selling everything over here.
Why this had you not already?
Yeah, had I already not slain the Talcon, they had no chance and no hope left. But slaying Talcons is my job. So hopefully we're gonna get the first key to Legendary Dungeon, right? To the Hades Dungeon from this Talcon. I believe it's possible. The dungeon, the hardcore dungeon, or as they also called the chaos dungeons. That's something new from recent 3 patches, I believe. Alright. They bring in new dungeons, very hard dungeons on legendary difficulty, I would say so. It was bringing Titan Quest for, to a decent level of difficulty, even for experienced players. Depending on the build you played, of course. Or if you like having the cursed shrines, like I did have on my previous build. It's also the shrines of the cursed dungeon. I mean, they have two new sets, 2 new gear sets, and 3 new items. The 3 new items, this was addition of this current patch. We did actually loot one of the items. We got one of the items, I believe, a bow from these new dungeons, and I also believe the bow was very mediocre. It was a legendary item, but its stats was like very bad. Or mediocre, I mean. So not something that can be comparable to Bramblewood bow, for example. Which just was very disappointing, since if I understand correctly, those 3 items that they added were designed by the community, but by 3 waves of community. One of which was Epic Mama. I mean, the line of epic heroes, right? So he designed, but he designed the shield. I haven't saw the shield yet, the stats of the shield. So never found it. Also, those dungeons supposedly to give you a stat bonus for the first completion. We did indeed got a stat bonus on my build on a Conqueror when we got to the Grease dungeon. I believe it was like 40 dexterity, 40 additional dexterity, or 45, something along those numbers, which is like quite significant. However, when we got to the Egyptian dungeon, we didn't got any stat bonuses. Okay, maybe lying. Maybe it wasn't 40 dexterity but 25. Yeah, I think it was 40 dexterity. I don't know. So yeah, I think for now those bonuses on completion from dungeons, I think they bugged. Maybe they're gonna fix it before this patch gonna get officially released. We'll see how this is gonna go.
That which they call I don't know.
Okay, it's like meanwhile the last side quest in Egypt here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 7, 4, 7, 10, 11, right? We good. Get Hour of Tranquility, get yourself herbal remedies, and we're out of here. Going to the Valley of the Kings, but this time around we're not exploring the valley to the fullest. I mean, we're going only to one tomb. So we're not here for loot, but only for business. Unfortunately. We'll get a lot of loot in a loot here, or loop here. I'm gonna play the loop hero after the Titan quest today, if everything will be good. There's something green. Let's pick that up. Dead. Got a little bit of vitality damage from him. That's the first time I see this hero taking a damage on that scale since we came to legendary difficulty. Right, it's got me like 15% out of my health or something, maybe 10. So still like not that much, not that much. Since we're not using the health potion, like look at this 900 health potion. We actually just picked up our 900 potion here, right? Our health reach here very decent. There's a shrine of experience. Good. If I want to like a lot of experience, I can do this. Can go back to the Seeps, right, and turn in the last quest. I'm gonna get a bonus experience from the shrine, from the potion as well.
You found Ned Kemi? Truly.
Half a bar of experience, so not bad. Let's get back anyway. Green item from that quest. I don't care about that. The place of truce. This guy is elite. Okay, never mind. He died with one hit. As it should be. The bonus to my movement speed meanwhile.
Come again.
Okay, so we're going like straight away, like I say, to the right tomb. To the Ramses one. It should be here. Yeah, that's where the Tel can hide in, and hopefully he also hid in that first key to the Hades dungeon somewhere in his loot orb. I'm really hopeful about that. Well, we do have the time until the end of legendary difficulty to get a key, but we also did have the time on my previous build and never got the key. We don't have like any bonus key that can come from loot orbs anymore because I'm not using any cursed shrines. Taking my sweet time killing those undead. I'll also reapply my herbal remedies with half bar away from leveling up here. Just to miss the half a bar. And goodbye our level 69. We did reach our level 79 on my previous build, by the way. We didn't use any potion of experience, we just were going around killing everything. and we successfully reach the level 79, which was like pleasant bonus. Pelican dead. And did we got okay? We got a shield, but there is no key to the Hades dungeon. The Hephaestus Molten Shield, it's not a bad shield by any means. It does have additional fire damage, but to the shield itself, so it doesn't really matter. But it's also have minus requirements. Yeah, I mean, if I want to like wear some better braces here with more strength requirements, I can use like this shield. Probably not problem. Right. Any case, back to Thebes again. There's like one more area in Egypt left to, one more boss left for us to deal with.
You defeated the Tel? You defeated?
Level up and additional 2 skill points. So what are we doing here? I think I'm just gonna roll with his consequences here and increase his radius as well. I don't see anything better for it. For my build to do. Like I said, like getting the terracotta warriors, right? The better thing could be like terracotta. But even like if you invest all the points in terracotta, she still will be like very weak. Will die from one hit so very easily. Well, not from one, but several at least. Like I said previously, we at the point of our road that we like use all the points on important skills, right? All the skills that we needed for this build, and we just like sinking our points on anything that could be like at least give me some benefits. Everything except the Gorge. Yeah, everything except the Gorge here. I have a huge bleeding modifier on this build. And I don't want to get damage deflection. That bleeding damage reflected back on me. Not at all. I'm gonna refrain from that for now at least. Go to the hand, please. There's a fountain over here. Don't forget to save. Just in case. Now the obelisk. Get this full ghost. Who do you think he is? Okay, hold that. We good. Yeah, like at this point, like my Conqueror build have like 63, I believe. Or was it, no, 63 vitality resistance, and he actually was getting some damage from this undead. We have in 70%, so it's like not that big of a difference, but like we just were standing that vitality aura of the undead. Right, the chill hour, whatever it's called, and we were okay. No problem. So very interesting. Okay, anyway, the boss fight. Right around behind those doors here. The last boss fight in Egypt. Here we go. He did dodge my melee attacks, however. Did you saw that? Huh, that did happen. Hello, Constantino. Welcome back. Alright, guys, that was actually Egypt area done in 1 hour. Alright, the whole Egyptian act.
By Inanna! I thought that the temple of
Not bad at all, I mean. So normally when we kill an Irisyn, it's taken me around 3 hours, I believe, right? Judging from like my Conqueror, for example. Around 3 hours, maybe 2.5. And now like 3 hours like, with the potions, and we get like the same experience and stuff, and different a decent amount of items here. Not bad. 60 ounce, no challenge. Let's see.
Hello.
Let's sell the stuff meanwhile. Keep that lupine close to me. Poison resistance, there's some, okay, health regeneration minus, never mind. Sold. We need more energy potions for sure. Get it to 400. Yeah. Sold, and sold. Okay, 21 a level, strength, health, and some lightning damage. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I didn't have like rings like this yet. So this is gonna put into storage.
Best of luck.
Let's get back to Rakotis. Can you help me open the gather waypoint on legendary? I want to farm some orbs. You mean like how to open it? What do you mean? You can get to the gather from a Hades area, right? Right after the Hades area, I mean. Right into what? Oh my god, the first portal, right? Down on the beach.
Have you seen that good-for-nothing servant?
The first portal in the first act. There's oh my god, what the name of the city? Rhodos. I open a portal in multiplayer, and for me and you and I join. Is this like is this working?
So long.
I mean, it's not a problem for me. So let's me finish finalizing yeah, my final speech for this build for this part of the stream, and let's do that. Meanwhile, add me on the stream, right? Or do you need to add me on the Steam for that? It's Austerus in any case. So what happens meanwhile, guys, right? What happens meanwhile? Oh, in Legendary, you know, like what? Yeah, we need to switch the character, right? In Legendary for that. So we're gonna finish with the Titan Quest part. Yeah, with the Titan Quest part of the stream for now. Let's summarize with gun today. We have still Loop Hero and Eternal Embers. Also, like gonna get Constantinos to his portal. So we changed our build a little bit today.
Where is that lazy boy?
We replaced
Oh, hello.
our Javelry. We had Pendant of Immortal Rage, which is like replacing decrease our damage quite a bit. We also replaced the shield, better resistances with my current shield and better block chance as well. So that's how I put myself on 80% on all resistances basically, right? With herbal remedies here activated and with my Hour of Tranquility activated. That's how our resistances looked like. We're still on 0 deaths. We spent quite a bit of points today, attribute points into strength in order to equip the shield, basically. And we did lose our offensive ability as well. We had like 16k with Call of the Hand, but now we have 13k only. 1300, I mean. It's still enough to deal quite a bit of crit damage. I have. We also replaced the spear, right? We also replaced the spear. We had this Castonian Spike with 30% prison ratio. We got a Black Steel Spike with better prison ratio, 40%, and additional 30 prison damage. And in order to get this attack damage converted to health, I use the Anubis Wrath instead of Blade of Silence as a relic on it. So that's like all about this build. All of it done gear-wise. Alright, there's also
Need
some
another
skills
camel.
points I used. Nothing changed for Hunting Mastery, right? But we put for Neidan Mastery, we put a lot of points and consequences, and we got a golem here as a mid shield right now. So that's what we did today, right? Okay, so let me switch the character Constantinos. What happened to my energy? It's Hour of Tranquility. It's like 20 something energy consumption. Good morning again, Strop. A good day to you. So okay. Getting like Conqueror. Host multiplayer, right? The name is Oust. The name is Oust. The password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? Legendary difficulty. Okay. The Pit of Chaos. Let me get out of here. And let me get to the Hades area, Rhodos. During line carefully viewers, you must be ill. It's quite cold today, you know. It was 9 degrees when I started the stream. All those cursed shrines, huh? Yeah,
It's time day to ease your burden.
still didn't sort out this build here. I mean, after much of this build, we still have plenty of items to put in the storage, including some spears I can use potentially on your build, on this current build. Potentially not, actually. But yeah, need to do that. There's gauntlets of Necrolord as well. Actually gonna put them this gauntlets over here. Oh, if you want to get there, you need to go to there and drop the portal. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute. Thank you, Negarsop. For some reason, I thought that we can do it. Well, we technically want from here, right? So Gadir. That's Atlantis. Okay, drop in a portal. You say it doesn't have correct versions, you're still waiting. It's fine. You know why I don't have correct versions? Because I'm using the beta patch. I'm currently playing on the beta. So if you want, it's if you have like good internet, don't worry about this. We can wait for a few minutes here. So go for your Titan quest, manage, press properties, right? And there's a betas in the properties, and use the public beta. Then gonna get your the version I have right now, right? We have some times to talk with for Titan Quest here in a while. Right, there's plenty of items. If you have like a normal internet, it's gonna download it in few minutes. Don't worry, dude. Now's the time. Oh, okay, mate. I mean, it's not a problem for me to wait 5 minutes here. I mean, I was about to get a break anyway, so yeah, okay. If you don't want, we're gonna do it next time for better.